Hi, my name's Sam Perkins. I'm 38 years old, I'm from Nottingham. I've been a Forest fan all my life, following the Reds, home and away, and in many ways I'm just a normal bloke. One thing that's a bit different is that in March of 2019, I was diagnosed with a terminal illness, and this is my story. Back when I was late 20s, I decided I was spending a bit too much time in the pub and wanted to get a bit more physically active. So I joined my local triathlon club, and I ended up doing about 40 races over the next 10 years. I was pretty fit, but I was never completely obsessed with it. I'd still come down to the Trent End on a Saturday afternoon and sit in the embankment and the navigation and have a few beers with the boys, and that's still kind of one of the highlights. The biggest symptom for me was in my breathing. I'd lie down and I'd feel short of breath, and I'd be out on my bike and I'd be going up a hill and I'd think my legs are working but my lungs aren't, and it just didn't feel right. Aston Villa away last year, we drew 5-5. I was there with my dad, and I couldn't celebrate any of the goals properly because I would go to shout, I would go to cheer when Lolly Smacks went in from 30 yards, and I couldn't produce the volume out of my voice. It's just confusion, really. Don't really understand what's happening to me, and because I am so young to have this disease, and my disease is presented in such an unusual way, the doctors didn't really know what was going on either. He kind of prodded around a little bit and then he said, "I'm very sorry, but you've got motor neurone disease." You think that moment will be followed by a conversation that says, "Okay, so what medication can I take? What treatment options are there?" But with MND, it just doesn't happen. You're told, "I'm very sorry, this is a degenerative disease, it's just going to go downhill, we don't know how fast, and there's nothing we can do apart from make you as comfortable as possible." In 9 months I've lost the ability to walk, lost the ability to shower myself, lost the ability to feed myself. I can no longer drink my own pint in the pub. But I refuse. That determination you find through crossing the finish line at an Ironman and realising you've got that within yourself, I've just tapped into that, and I just refuse to let it bring me down in any way. I'm just going to go on. But you have moments. Of course you have moments, but I can't kind of sit back and wallow and do nothing and just think, well, I'm just going to plod out my days. I have to get on and do something. And I don't believe that this disease is incurable. I just believe we haven't found a cure yet. And I think the reason we haven't found a cure is because not enough money's been thrown at finding it. And I, in any small way I can, just want to change it. It might not be for me, but if it works for 10 of those 1,000 people on Twitter, then it's worth it. So I'm asking you to join with me and stand against MND.